Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And guys, with the major step into the future around the financial system that we got today, or I should say yesterday technically, with the major victory around the XRP case, I believe that this is going to be a big accelerant for what happens next. I've been warning everyone for when XRP is officially unleashed. And we got that. But now we need to look at what happens next. I said over on Twitter, I always find it funny talking to people about crypto. Every conversation is almost the same. They either call it a scam, talk about the hyped up meme coins, or just Bitcoin. When I say 99% of the general public doesn't understand what is coming, I mean it. Try to explain XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, QNT, Casper, etc. to anyone outside of crypto. They laugh it off as if we are crazy. A small fraction of people believe in what the internet was going to become. And they became extremely wealthy because of it. The new 1% will rise in the coming years. Many will doubt what's happening or are just blind to it. Mainstream media has been feeding them the same garbage year over year about crypto. Retail is being distracted, lied to, and ultimately manipulated into believing all crypto is a scam. Those that have been around this space long enough understand the vision and see what's coming. They are awake to the disruption beginning. Time is the only thing standing in our way. And yes, all the obstacles around XRP are broken. The only thing here is time. I hope that you are all prepared for what happens next, because institutional grade adoption isn't even here yet. We are in before the institutions and the big banks. We are here before the major retail flood comes into this space. Imagine what this space is going to look like a year from now. I always tell you guys, right? Like, if we look at the future around crypto, we haven't even started yet. I said today in a live stream, it was actually yesterday now, but I said in a live stream, you know, we're at the starting line. We have an entire race ahead of us, and it's not going to be a quick one. No, the journey is just beginning. And a lot of people have been connecting the dots a little bit. With this big announcement around the case, it will enable institutions the opportunity to either announce their partnerships or invest in XRP without the worry of legal barriers. Shout out to Rebuild Coach over on Twitter. 7 days before FEDNOW starts USA new financial system, and 6 weeks before the BRICS currencies announced too. Again, as we look at some of the connections here, there's a lot of coincidences. But you know me, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I believe that everything is by design. You know, I said over on Twitter a couple days ago, I said that this case is by design, in fact. And I said that when they are ready, that's when we will see XRP unleashed. And it was it was a lot of tweets ago now, because, I was going crazy today, or I should say again, yesterday. I'm recording this the same day that we are getting this major announcement, so I do apologize. But I said that this is all by design. I said, you know, they will give XRP the go-ahead when they are ready. And I even said the lawsuit against Ripple and XRP was intended to streamline crypto regulations. It also slowed the technology down for the infrastructure and standards to be put in place. And guess what? As we look at the FEDNOW system, 7 days away, but as we look at the major announcement from Payment Infrastructure News, we do see only 2 weeks left until the end of the month. The U.S. financial industry is waiting for the launch date of the ISO 20022-based payment system FEDNOW. Meanwhile, Loretta J. Mester from the Cleveland Fed gave an informative update on the FEDNOW in a speech. And here we have the features available when FEDNOW rolls out. Focus on core clearing and settlement. Core clearing and settlement, 24/7, 365, basic reporting, high availability, access via Fedline solutions, transfers, credit push, ISO 20022 messaging, max transaction limit 500,000, default setting 100,000, send and receive or receive only, negative list for suspicious accounts, remittance information as well, settlement, master account settlement, correspondent respondent, 7-day accounting, intra credit and liquidity management transfers. Very, very interesting. And again, Mind you, as we go and look at a few connections that were just made actually by ISO 2022 Let's Do It, Anderson actually quoted this and he linked a video from himself a few years back. But we do see great find. This is very interesting to me. Part of the plan for on-demand liquidity in banks, outsource on-demand liquidity service for banks to payment companies. And here we have from ISO 2022 Let's Do It, Ripple meets Payment Service Directive 2, PSD2 regulation requirements, which allow banks to outsource new payment methods like cryptocurrency from non-banking providers via APIs. And here we have the EU regulatory agenda, PSD2, cryptocurrencies and outsourcers. This is review unregulated services. Over here, everything you need to know about PSD2. This is from February of 2023. It is a European regulation for electronic payment services. Again, adapting to new technologies, application program interfaces, APIs. APIs is the crucial piece of the puzzle, by the way. Europe and the UK, simultaneously, Payment Service Directive 2, PSD2, ensures that third-party non-banking providers have access to bank infrastructure, leading to improved competition and innovation around new payment methods, all centered out on the new payments architecture that is going live in 2025, or by 2025, I should say. So it'll probably happen a lot sooner. PSD2 Article 2 also says all currencies and originated payments within the EU are in scope. Also, the draft RTS in Article 18 says all transactions should be traceable with a timestamp. Only Ripple. This is interesting. So we know what the banks have been told to implement, and as far as I'm aware, only Ripple and maybe Swift GPI would provide an easy solution for these requirements. Very, very interesting. That's a bombshell find by ISO 2022. Let's do it over on Twitter. Now, also, XRP Crow posted this video. We do see the holy grail, XRP. First, get the banks connected on RippleNet to settle with fiat, then get them to source liquidity using XRP, then get them to hold XRP directly, holy grail. Delip Rayo, former global head of infrastructure innovation at Ripple. Listen closely.
So as I said, the XCurrent product, the way it's implemented today, uses fiat currencies. So the convergence that we see coming in the next phase is for banks to have an option to say, do I want to use XRP? So instead of the German bank holding Turkish lira, they could say, Akbank, are you able to accept XRP and give me Turkish lira? Here's 100 lira worth of XRP. Here's 1 million lira worth of XRP. And instantly that can be settled without having to hold balances. So that's the holy grail. That's the ultimate end goal that we're aiming for. But if you don't have connectivity, you can't even start. So first you get the banks connected. They do what they're doing today better. They like it. They build new services on it. Then they go, I want to do this in 100 countries, but I can't hold currencies in 100 countries. Well, guess what? You got XRP. So it's a phase strategy, but that's the way banking works.
And this is why I say like 99% of the general public don't understand what is coming. And I truly mean it, right? Like I truly mean what I say. Like I honestly don't think that anyone out there besides a small percentage of people in this space actually understand what's happening. Hell, even most of the people in crypto don't even get it. They're just here for, the volatility and the gains. But when you see what's happening around our financial infrastructure, you finally see it. And what's funny about this is that, yeah, XRP is the crucial piece of the puzzle, the holy grail, if you will. And when we look at what's happening right now around our financial system, for an example over here, Finextra, Payments Modernization, the big survey 2023, get the new Finextra report produced in association with Volante Tech, talking about payments modernization, cloud A2A payments, and PaaS solutions as well. Within this, we do see embracing payment modernization in a dynamic landscape. And it's all through cloud facilitated account-to-account payment applications and payments as a service offering. Check this out. I have it open over here. 1 second. So within this document, I'm mainly looking at a few things. And it's what's happening around our payments landscape. Ultimately, we know that we want to get faster real-time cross-border payments, as they do even mention here. But how are they going to do it? Well, we do see the payment ecosystem has witnessed a revolution with the advent of real-time and cross-border payments, open banking, the API enablement, ISO 22 standardization, and the rise of payments as a service and cloud-based solutions. It's no coincidence that a resounding 93% of payment modernization implementation plans involve a cloud-based payments as a service delivery model. Why is this crucial? Why am I focusing on it? It's very simple. When we look at what Volante is doing with Ripple, it's cloud-based. We see BlackBerry XRP posting this over on Twitter. Here's Ripple. It's a cloud-based service. Again, streamlining cross-border payments. And we do see a few people posting over here. 801_XRP is posting this. And it's actually unlocking the power of ISO 20022 with the new maturity model from KPMG and Volante. Gain insights, assess your readiness, and maximize the potential of the transformative messaging standard. It's funny because I actually just talked about Volante going back to, all the way back to May. It was May 31st when I was talking about Volante. And even beforehand, Volante is not new. But I was talking about this in connection with Citi and how they were talking about Ripple being at the center points of ISO 20022 transformative innovation within DLT. And it's crazy because now there's so many connections with Volante to this new system. I believe that Volante is a key player. And I also think that these cloud-based systems through APIs, it's such a significant piece of the puzzle. Remember, this is all through API calls and API connections. And then also, there's a few other connections with FEDNOW from Volante as well, because remember, FEDNOW launched in 7 days. The case cleared up 7 days before the FEDNOW launch. The significance in that is kind of comical. Here we have from Chad Steingraber over on Twitter. Volante, premier FEDNOW provider, is hooked in globally. The Middle East, a major key. Volpay, oil, built on RippleNet and harnessing the power of the cloud. Imagine trading oil globally with sub-second settlements. It's coming. Check this out. Volante, payments as a product, elevating customer experience beyond instant payments in the Middle East. A lot of these connections with Volante are crucial to what's happening around our financial system. Modernization is here. And we also see over here, right? Continued. Institutions providing real-time payments like FEDNOW are not allowed to fail. Plus, alternative payment settlement rails like FEDNOW are important because trillions of dollars of payments are transacted each day. And he's quoting himself because we do see any new settlement system developed in the United States will possess the attributes of a natural monopoly involving $1 quadrillion. Look at this. It's literally what they are talking about, involving $1 quadrillion. And then up here, we do see a few things. Regarding the risk of loss if funds are held with the private settlement or payment settlement provider, history shows that those institutions providing real-time payments would not be allowed to fail or be liquidated should they fail. Using FEDNOW services, alternatively, if the FRBS, advantage comes from the fact that it would not fail in a crisis, and assuming that TCH or any of its members should be allowed to fail, then having FEDNOW as an alternative to the consortium provides a significant public benefit. This is no small matter when, as noted above, trillions of dollars of payments are transacted each day. We are seeing a significant change happening around FEDNOW, and this is very important to understand because when we look at what Ripple has done, it's zero risk. There has not been one failure utilizing the XRP ledger, especially for payments. Now, I'm not connecting the dots back to Ripple or anything like that. I'm just saying that there's a ton of money that will be moved through these settlement systems and through this new financial system. Also, a lot of people are connecting FEDNOW to XRP. And a lot of people are viewing this as this. This is from XRP or Riz XRP. Here you guys have XRP. Again, it's kind of the same thing as FEDNOW. A lot of people think that this new FEDNOW system is implementing Ripple and XRP. And we do see Citibank. Here you guys have Citibank, the regulated internet of value, tokenized thesis, again, centered out on DLT, and always on, resilient, global, programmable, multi-asset financial systems, talking more so about stablecoins and CBDCs and all this kind of stuff. Also, over here, the digital money format war, again, talking more so about DLT, tokenized regulated liabilities and regulated assets. We also see, today's siloed financial architecture, a regulated internet of value. We also see such a network would be significantly different from today's siloed financial architecture, a regulated internet of value. This system would embody tokenized currencies, bonds, equities, trade instruments, and other regulated financial instruments in an always-on programmable and global network. Very interesting. And then also over here, we do see a few other things around this, or the major steps towards this. And it's definitely interesting. It's interesting to see their goal around DLTs. But I've said it. I've said it time and time again. Nobody even realizes the steps being taken here by these big giants. Citi is one of the big four. What do you see down here? FEDNOW or FEDNOW? Instant payments. Again, this is the tip of the iceberg when you're looking at it. A lot of people are connecting this back to XRP. Also, a lot of the major providers within the FEDNOW service are like FEDNOW and Volante. These are leaders that are pioneering the RippleNet cloud solution, again through APIs. And these are all back services. These are back office services. And here we have how it works. And here we have Citi, TD, Wells Fargo, among banks testing regulator-friendly blockchain. All of them are testing blockchain and DLT. And whether or not it be XRP or not, which we all know, listen, we can come to the assumption that, it is Ripple and XRP from all of the connections that we've seen. I'm making the big bet. I'm speculating here. I believe that Ripple and XRP will be the crucial players around this. Because all of the major connectors here, like Temenos, for an example, are all connected through the Ripple payment network. They all have exposure. It is crazy to me. It is wild. And also, last but not least, Ripple with ECNET plus ACI and Swift. Look at this. Third-party providers, get ready for Swift Go. ACI Worldwide, this is existing third-party providers, include ACI Worldwide and ECNET. On the next slide here you guys have ECNET's payment safe, Ripple. Last but not least, ACI and Swift. Here you guys have ACI also supports real-time schemes around the world, meaning that any bank can use real-time payment systems to support Swift, FIN, GPI, DLT, e.g. Ripple, wire, and immediate payments. Listen, I've been making videos for well over 2 years now on this channel, okay? I've been trying to connect the dots with Ripple for a very long time. The XRP community are so vital for this. All of this information coming out around the XRP community and specific players like ISO222, Let's Do It, BlackBerry XRP, Chad as well, 801_XRP. It is so vital to pay attention to this. Even if it is speculation, even if we're like kind of connecting the dots with a lot of these players, when you look at all of the major players tied to the FEDNOW service, FinNostra, Temenos, ECS Fin, ACI, Volpay, these are all Ripple pioneers. They are utilizing Ripple technology. They have exposure to Ripple technology. And even if they are not pioneering Ripple and XRP, right? Like even if they're not, utilizing Ripple and XRP daily and 24/7 and, telling all their clients to utilize it, they're all exposed to it. It is not coincidental, in my opinion. They are going to utilize the best in class technology. And now that the chains are broken and XRP is finally unleashed, I do believe that we are going to see significant changes happening over the course of the next couple days, weeks, and even months ahead, and even years. But it all starts with this case. And it's funny because I even said it over on Twitter that this lawsuit against Ripple and XRP was intended to streamline crypto regulations. It also slowed the technology down for the infrastructure and standards to be put in place. And now we are finally seeing this happen. And you know what's funny about it? Is that it's just the beginning. Institutions are not even in this game yet. We're not even seeing major adoption of XRP through the institutional grade sector yet. And once we do, man, it is going to be very exciting. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are on this world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.